Yo, 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 going live for a little bit. Going to continue the conversation around Gyökeres. Okay. I'll see you soon. Let's go. Yes, yes. Evening, everybody. Hope you are well. Hope you just enjoyed the last show. That was a great show with Don again. Also, big up Don for sending everyone over. Just going to go live for a bit. Just going to look at some of the news that's come out. Also cover a little bit on Gyökeres, and also do a little bit of just basically just waxing lyrical and talking about Frimpong because that's just a brilliant transfer. And also, we can have a little look at the news that dropped about Wirtz and the contract and the fact that we've kind of agreed a fee now, and any other stuff that are going to find while we're live. Okay, because we've been live for a couple of hours, and at the moment there's a lot of stuff that's been out and about. So let's just dig into some of this stuff I got here. 2 seconds. So first of all, I'm going to cover the news that I dropped on Don's show about Wirtz. So this is from the Telegraph. So this is sources suggest that Leverkusen are now happy with the fee being offered by Liverpool for Florian Wirtz, which includes add-ons, and are in the process of negotiating how those payments will be made. It's expected the add-ons will not be too challenging and include qualifying for the Champions League. Liverpool could pay a higher overall package with a more costly add-ons, but they would then include winning competitions such as Premier League and Champions League. I think what's really interesting with this one is we have a habit of doing this where we end up paying more for the player, but we spread the payments over a number of years. And we've just done that with Frimpong. Like, we've got 3 years worth of £9 million payments in the Frimpong deal. It was either 4 years with £6 million or 3 years with £9 million. And I think we've gone with the £9 million, which means that the money we got for Trent pays for Frimpong for the first year, which is just a great bit of business. And this one, I believe, I'm still convinced it's about 109 million in total. But obviously, if they want add-ons, then maybe it has included more add-ons. So it might actually be more. So we could end up paying 126 in total, which is what Jamie mentioned, which could be about right. I hope it's not. I hope it's a little bit more than the Caicedo deal, because I'd just like to break the record, just to kind of put that one to bed, that we've broken the British transfer record, because the fact that we tried to do it and we didn't because we had idiots that were running the club and in charge of negotiations and transfers, then that would kind of make sense. Yeah, no, that's really cool for Chelsea. For Celtic, they get 5.4 million. Maybe they can spend that money on Robbo, because if you listen to Robbo's his last interview before the league ended, it sounded like he was going. I can't get rid of that. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I also wanted to bring this up as well. Where is it? Yeah, just we can show some of the info here. So this one is a good bit of info on Frimpong. This is just what we're going to get. Like stuff like that. 190 games, 30 goals, 44 assists, 3 trophies. Like we have signed a really, really good player. Like quite possibly the best right back in the German league, and quite possibly top 5 right back in the world in the last, I don't know, 3 years, potentially 2-3 years. Like that's how good this guy is. Like his numbers are crazy. Like 30 goals in 190 games as a right wing back. That's really good. They're really good numbers. That's a bit more on Frimpong. Obviously, there's loads of stuff. There's loads of stuff of him in the shirt, which is great. I just like the fact that we got it done. We announced it when Trent left. Like it was just like, okay, one in, one out. Like no fuss whatsoever. I'm trying to find this video. Actually, where's this video? So Frimpong. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So can you see my screen? Yeah, you can see my screen. Cool. Okay. So this is what Frimpong said. To look at my tablet and I'd be like, yeah, I won this trophy, this trophy, this trophy, this trophy. Like that's kind of how excited he's been about Liverpool. Like to be able to talk about like winning trophies. Frimpong's got the moves as well. This is like the Dutch connection, which I thought was really cool. Share this. The Dutch connection. Some quality players there, by the way. Like Cody Gakpo for Holland has been unbelievable. Like he's been a brilliant player for them. Van Dijk's been sensational for Holland for many years. Gravenberch has now started to take over the mantle in the midfield, and obviously Frimpong's now been started to get used under Ronald Koeman. And look, Holland will be there or thereabouts in the honours, like in the World Cup or the Euros or the Nations League. They'll be there or thereabouts. They'll be in the semis or they'll be in the final. Like they're a really good team with a lot of good players, and a huge nucleus of that team will play for Liverpool. It's great to see. This is kind of the history of Frimpong. So this is his journey. So Manchester City youth. By the way, he signed for Manchester City when he was 9. That's the reason why he didn't come to Liverpool, is because he was 9 and his mum and dad couldn't drive. So it was all about the location, but he picked Liverpool. He's also a Liverpool fan. But that's the reason why he didn't come to Liverpool. Like there was a lot of people that talked about like he was like 17 or 18 when he signed for City. He wasn't. He was 9. He was Manchester City youth. Hang on, I'll bring that one up. It's a bit easier to see. Manchester City youth. Then he went to Celtic. 2019, 2021. Then he got his big move to Bayer Leverkusen, and he paid like 10 million for him. Near enough 10 million. Celtic paid about 6 million though, I think. They paid quite a bit. And obviously now he's got his move to Liverpool, and he's still only 23. He's 23, 24. Like got many years ahead at Liverpool. And I thought this was really cool. Like there's a lot of there's a lot of Salah. There's a lot of Salah loving from him. It's a privilege like that. I'm going to be next to Mo Salah, and not just him, the whole Liverpool squad. So, he really, really wanted to play with Mo Salah. What else have we got? 30 minutes. This is what I like as well, by the way, in case you didn't know. 30 minutes into being announced, he'd already changed his profile for Liverpool, which is the opposite of what Trent did. So Frimpong changed his profile straight to Liverpool. Trent changed his profile straight to Real Madrid. Interesting. What else have I got? I've got some other bits as well, actually. Yeah, I mean, the stuff he said to his dad was pretty touching. Like, it's the kind of stuff you want to hear, though, isn't it? It really is. Like this guy's going to give it his all. Like at Liverpool, this is his dream. This is his dream move. He's waited so long. He must have loved playing under Xabi Alonso as well. I played for Liverpool. What more can I say? I want to play for Liverpool. I'm really excited. I know you guys are going to be excited for me. Not just this, but my whole family, my whole friends. A privilege to be here, a blessing to play. And now you guys come to every match. After watching on the TV, that's what I'm going to say. Yes, I'm really here. I can't wait to get started. That's really touching. Like, if you actually watch the proper video, it might bring a tear to your eyes. Like, but all I'm saying though is like some of the media that Liverpool do is pretty wild. Like some of the media that Liverpool have been doing is pretty epic at the moment. Like, whoever's in charge of the photos and the interviews and stuff like that, like they are doing an unbelievable job. Because even the Mo Salah announcement, getting him on his chair, getting him on the king chair in the middle of the pitch, and then you've got the Virgil van Dijk stood in the library, like with all the Virgil van Dijk photographs around the back of him of what he's achieved and stuff, and just saying it's always been Liverpool. Like, it's just really, really brilliant PR. Some of these photos are brilliant, by the way, if you haven't seen them. The one with Salah with the crown on his head is fantastic. Yeah, I'm not going to lie as well. Like, I've actually touched that trophy. You can see some content on my membership if you become a member. I'm going to start posting some videos of the what happened at Anfield, but I actually touched that trophy, and the trophy is actually really big. Like, it's really big. Like, it's quite daunting. Like, next year, but it's an incredible trophy. So yeah, I've actually touched that trophy that Virgil van Dijk's got in his hand. Been there, done that. Yeah, join my channel, and you can see exclusive content. Doing a shameless plug. There's 400 of you in here, so why not? Eh? Why not? What else have we got? I thought this was brilliant. In case you haven't seen this, I thought this was quite epic. If you haven't seen it, someone did. Someone did the photograph of Roy Hodgson with 3 of the worst signings that we've ever signed, and he's put the heads of Kerkez, Frimpong, and Wirtz on them. I think it's class. It's absolute class. Yeah. Thought you might like that one. Proper banter. There's this one as well. Hang on, where is it? I haven't showed you that one. If you remember that photo. The thing about it though is that actually does just look like Frimpong. Like he stood there. But I can't remember who that signing was. Yeah, I can't remember who the signing was. It brings back nightmares. It really does bring back nightmares, doesn't it? Yeah, horrible times. I also want to bring this one up as well because I fell for it as well. And I also looked at the flight tracker and I thought that he was coming to Manchester on the flight tracker, but he wasn't. He ended up at the German training camp. So it was Dudek. It was Dudek. No, it was Kirkland. Wasn't it Wilson, the Scottish guy, and Joe Cole? No, it was Gyökeres. It was Gyökeres and Wilson. Oh my God, it was Gyökeres. Jesus. Horrible sign. I also wanted to show you this as well. So a lot of people talk about. I know a lot of channel creators that wax lyrical about Musiala. Like, wouldn't it be amazing if we could get a Musiala? Well, Wirtz is basically a Musiala. Like, if you just look at the numbers are really similar to Musiala's. Why can't I see the Musiala stat? Oh, there it is. There is a big post. Yeah. So if you look at the Musiala numbers next to Wirtz, yeah, can you see that? Yeah. So if you look at the Musiala numbers next to Wirtz, they're really similar. Like, they are very, very similar players. Obviously, Wirtz does more passes. Wirtz has got Wirtz has got more progressive carries. But him and Musiala are pretty similar. Like, he's got more progressive passes as well, Wirtz, which is kind of what you want. I mean, you want the guys to be able to get the ball ahead of him. But we all rate Musiala. We think he's an outstanding footballer. But Wirtz is the guy that won the German Bundesliga Player of the Season 2 years in a row, and Musiala didn't. Just saying. Like, I'm just saying. And he's the guy that we signed. What else have we got? So this is the Paul Joyce one, which everyone talked about. So Liverpool submitted an improved bid worth up to 130 million euros, including add-ons. That was from Joyce and Ornstein, but apparently that got rejected, and we went in with a bigger offer, but with more add-ons. So, and apparently that's been accepted. What else have we got? Where is it? Oh, this one as well. I wanted to show you this one. So this is so we will be on the lookout for an assistant manager. Obviously, we've got Stipe, who's the ex Holland manager, Netherlands manager, assistant manager. So maybe we might not go for another assistant manager because we don't need two. So maybe we will maybe just get a set piece coach in or someone. It was Cole. I thought it was Cole. It was Cole, Wilson, and Hodgson with Gyökeres. It was Cole. Yeah, I thought it was. I felt like it was Cole. So yeah. So apparently he's going. We'll be getting compensation for him as well. So that could be another couple of million coming in for Johnny Heitinger. But I wish him success at Ajax. Like, they're a good team. Like, hopefully he'll do well for them. What else have I got? What else have we got? Yeah, I've got this one as well, so I'll show you this one, which is the full details on the Trent deal, just in case you didn't know. So we got 10 million euros, and we also got 850,000, and we also got wages and bonuses for 2 months back as well. So it could be like maybe 12 million in total for what we get off Trent. And also he signs a 6-year deal. I don't know how much he's earning, but apparently he's signing a 6-year deal. So yeah, it could be Mario Pusic. It would make sense that he goes and gets his old assistant manager. Like, why not? I mean, he tried to get him, but he had a problem with his work permit, so maybe he can get him now. Okay, well, based on the 3 players that we are about to get, to be honest, I don't think we buy Diaz replacement. Instead, get a DM. I don't think we're getting a DM, mate. I just don't. I had a feeling that maybe Szoboszlai could move left wing. If, like I said this on Kopish before, if we sign a midfielder, I'll have major red flags that a midfielder's leaving, as in McAllister, and I just don't want to see us linked with a midfielder. Because if you think about it, if we're getting Wirtz isn't going to play as the 9. He's just not. He's going to play as the 10, which means that Szoboszlai and Jones are going to get more game time in the number 8 position. And there's no reason why McAllister couldn't play in Gravenberch's position or Jones couldn't play in Gravenberch's position. I don't think it's Wharton. Like, why would Wharton want to leave Palace now to be in competition with the best young player in the Premier League? Because that's what Gravenberch has just won. And also, Wharton's the main man in the Palace team now, and he's also in Europe. Like, I don't think Palace are going to sell Eze. I don't think they're going to sell Matete. I don't. They may well sell Gahey because he might just want to go to Newcastle, who were in the Champions League. So they may well sell him because he's got 1 year left and he might want to go and play in the Champions League. But the others are fine. Yeah, I'm all in for Alvarez as well, but I just don't think we're going to get Alvarez. I think, like I said it on Dom's show, and we both agreed, everything points for me. Everything points to Gyökeres. Everything. The amount of money, the wages, the data, everything just points. So I'm going to quickly do a thing on Gyökeres now, okay? And then I'm going to finish, okay? All right, so let's do SofaScore. SofaScore. Okay, let's have a look at Gyökeres. Where are we? What? Why can't I see? Search. Okay, so we're going to look at so I can look at Victor. I spelled that wrong. Okay. Right, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I'm just going to do this one on Gyökeres and then I'm going to finish. All right. If you haven't hit the like, subscribe, please do. Okay, so market value 70 million euros. That's already now. Okay, so we know he's available for about 65 million quid. We know that. Okay. I mean, I can literally just go through the competitions that he's played in because he's just an absolute goal machine. So these are the games that they've just finished. So he scored 1 goal in the game that won them the league title. He got an assist in the Benfica game, which was vital because they were fighting for top spot with them. He didn't score in that game against Gil Vicente, but he scored 4 in the Boavista game. Then he played in that game and scored and got an assist. Then he played in the Marisa game, got 3 goals. Played in the Braga game, got 1 goal, which was the equaliser. He got a penalty in the Rio Ave, and then you've just got 2 goals and assist here, a goal and an assist, a penalty and a goal, penalty and a goal. Then you've got an assist here, and you've got a goal, and you've got an assist. I mean, he's relentless. He's absolutely relentless. I mean, I talked about this, like having a guy that plays in the hot zone. Like he does play in the hot zone. Like he makes the runs as well, so he gets in the box a lot, but he does play in the hot zone. So he's kind of got a lot of the attributes that we need. He's played 2,800 minutes, which means he's always fit. He played 33 games and started 31. His attacking numbers this season are just mental. Like he scored 39 goals and his XG was 30, which means he got 9 goals more than his own XG. Like that's just nuts. He missed 23 big chances. That's not a lot of big chances considering that he had an insane amount of shots. He had 119 shots from inside the box and 20 shots from outside the box and only missed 23 chances. Like his goal conversion rate is nearly 30%. He scores free kicks. He's had 7 and scored 2. His free kick conversion is 30%. He doesn't score headed goals. Didn't score any. Scored 3 with his left foot. Scored 36 with his right, and got 4 penalties. So he wins penalties as well. He's created 11 big chances. His passing accuracy is 73%, which is really good considering in the box and considering that he spends a lot of time in the box. Does a bit of ball recovery per game. He's had 4 yellow cards, so he's not even dirty. And these are his goals. So that was last season. Season before, really similar. 33 games. Played nearly 3,000 minutes. Was in the team of the week 13 times. Blimey. 29 goals in 33 games last season. He scored 8 XG more than he was expected. So he's had another season where he overplayed his own XG at the end of the season. He only missed 12 big chances in that season. He had 96 shots and 18 from outside the box and scored 1 from outside the box. Didn't score any free kicks. Scored 2 headers, 6 with his left foot, 21 with his right. and got 10 assists that year as well. Really good accuracy with passing as well. So that's his numbers in. Yeah, so that's his numbers. So these are his numbers. This is before he went to Portugal. So heat maps all over the place, really. 46 games for Coventry, 21 goals. Goal conversion 15%, 98 shots, 18 goals from inside the box, 3 goals from outside the box with 39 shots, 2 headed goals, 4 left footers, 15 right footers, 3 penalties he won. Same again, 10 assists. The guy's got 10 assists in him every season. Like, are we seeing this? Like, and I spoke about this on Don's show. Like, maybe no one's in for him because he's coming to Liverpool and we've already agreed everything. And it's just a case of freeing up the money and getting those 3 over the line first. Like, at the end of the day, like, Frimpong was important. Wirtz was an important one because we're crying out for a number 10. And also, maybe we need to sell Núñez and Diaz before we can buy this guy. Or maybe we need to get rid of a Núñez or a Diaz before we can get this guy. So it all kind of sits right for me that all the data points at him. I've just given you 3 seasons worth of data. He scored 21 goals in the Championship. It's a lot of goals in a tough league. Also, big up Eric. Thanks a lot, mate. I hope you enjoy the content. There's plenty more content available. If you want to become a member, hit the membership. If you do become a member, then your chats get highlighted to me, and I'll reply to them. So if you ever want to write a comment, it will get flagged to me, and I'll reply, and I'll also give all my members a shout out at the end of the show. And you also get access to exclusive content, and I'm going to be putting loads of exclusive content out from my visit to Anfield and the parade, and also I went to the museum as well, so you can see the museum. And Liverpool Football Club encouraged me to make videos and share it with people. So join my channel. It's 99p, and you get and that's each month. Join the rebels. Okay. Anyway, if you haven't seen enough of the Gyökeres stuff, then maybe I'll do another dive on it in the next couple of days or so. But it's really late now, and I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe, please do. Also, big up to the super chats. Big up Eric. And I will catch you all later. Enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.